Even the 47 now. Tap to make it about the rolls about the liquor stuff. Cause I'm the man of this bitch, even the liquor love. And all you gotta do is ask, even your bitch to know. Cause I'm the man of this bitch, far as the bitches go. Think I just bought 5 stacks, I ain't missing no. Pick 'em up, bring 'em back, that's how the mission go. I'm like, listen, yo, walk around, swing my wrist when I was whipping, yo. Yeah, I know what you thinking, this nigga tripping, yo. Hey, yo, this shit get deep, you gotta listen, yo. The man placed the order for 3, they hit the spot, but you can't go back across town to run this high. Now the question is, how do you get 'em back? Lay it down, little red ass bitch, give 'em a stack. What's up? Yeah, what's up? Niggas, you miss me, don't you? What you keep it on shit? You can call me just I understand. I'm back by popular demand. And that is so fly. Whiskey and Popeyes and the chicken and fries. So I let you nigga understand. I'm back by popular demand.
This right here is a big gift to the motherfucking streets, nigga. 1,000 grams for the motherfucking streets. Let's go. DJ Spray, Young JC, and until part 2, streets. Yeah.
I'm back strapped up, you know it, of course. Never sit to make it, then get in a Rolls Royce. Ask me why we do it, they act like we had a choice.
Yeah, so we just getting started. I'll be back in a minute. We'll clock in a minute, you know. Oh, yeah, everything ready, so. Hey, oh, you got a fresh one.
Yeah, that's the different one though. That's that you think about that Black Reserve.
Can I get one of these waters?
Yeah, look.
Survival in the streets make you a monster. Oh, this some other shit, though.
That's exclusive. Yeah, you see they got the numbers on the bottom, right? That's fine. Hello? Yeah, I have to go get it. I mean, it's money before.
I did. That's a sticker. It's a dope though, right?
Yeah, I get it a bit.
Alright. Yeah, I had to make the baggies on camera.
These cool. Or like these stickers or something.
Yeah, they ain't like, I don't know, they ain't like bad. Trying to have bills and high quality shit. I'm just sitting drinking water because
So, I know you seen that light bill.
I'm excited, but I know it's going to be nice. It's not angry. It's in the stadium.
They had it in like,
And I have like this. Yeah, it's a secret.
as soon as the Browns up, like, 2 touchdowns.
And it's flooding the bar.
It's 200 baht. It's 200 baht.
About 8 refrigerators.
Don't listen to the stadium. I at least like to grab this before. It was like, hey, it's cold. Let's say down way to the winter time.
Super cold.
You gonna have to put it in your coat. Yeah.
I'm a rocket too.
You keep the glass in there.
Over there. One over. Where I can sit on this. What is all day tomorrow?
If you edit live videos, though,
I don't think so. That's what I'm saying. I think it's permanently locked. Like they
it's
said. If I said we do this way, we really just find out how to get that camera before we leave or something.
You gotta start off something like
This is like stronger than already, but that's cheap.
I gotta.
You said what?
You know what I'm saying? I can't be like you. I gotta, and at the job,
I got rough.
yeah, probably got
I'm gonna start out the camera. Cool. And this is some kind of shirt.
You might have to just be like regular with the shirts and shit.
Changing my shirts all day. And what he was doing with his hat was crazy, right?
That lets you know how much they edit
The
edit
TV
one of those
show.
shows.
Yeah.
So we back
What's happening?
on another show.
It's tough being your own boss, man. But stuff like this makes it worthwhile.
Mm-hmm. Just imagine if you went to your job and you missed like how many weeks is that? That's at least 4 weeks straight, man. You get fired as soon as you come back to work. Maybe they might send you a letter in the mail until you don't come back.
Yeah. It's come to the attention of the union that we don't really need you here. Sorry it took so long. Had to get our beverages.
Had to get the beverages ready.
Yeah.
Just talking.
Last minute show stuff.
But
I mean, I don't want to draw attention to it, but I can't. They make it look crooked because feel free to feel free to come. Feel free to get one of these stones.
Yeah, something like that, huh?
Yeah. Just trying to make it work, man. Hey, I'm not even gonna. I don't even want to dwell on, what I'm saying, not having shows, but shit, we live life. You know what I'm saying? We're trying to do it ourselves. You know what I'm saying? It was easier when we didn't have responsibility. It was 2 kids, you know what I'm saying,
exactly.
or whatever. And because of that, you know what I'm saying, because of how we did it before, we know what a good product it is, and we don't want to bring trash. So we want to keep stepping the game up. So, sometimes it takes trash. Sometimes it takes time. Sometimes it takes time. So,
And then sometimes, like, when you're doing your own business, or when you start your own business, like, you gotta have money to put into it. So if we're not working, it's like,
what we gonna do?
We can't have a show. You can't put nothing into a show.
So I mean, like, we appreciate the people that stuck around, and people that will watch this later. Whoever watching it live or whatever. Even though we showed up like 10 minutes late to our own show, this is funny. So not only the missed shows or whatever, but just once we just did black stuff. Like we clocked in, and we just like hang around for a minute, see who all here.
but I mean that's our style. So
yeah. But I appreciate y'all for real.
Like we could literally be on time, but the show started at 7. It was on 7, but we get to the stage, we get to the studio when we get to the studio.
There, yeah.
ePIFFany Media Studios, by the way, so that could change.
Might change.
Could change, I'm just saying. But
still working on stuff, man. Trying to bring the best product we can. You know what I'm saying? But other people, whatever. Other people do other stuff. Fortunate to do, other things and have different opportunities and have different good.
Yeah, I'm good.
Have different opportunities and more income or whatever, you know what I'm saying? So whatever, man. I appreciate y'all rocking with us. Shout out to Angel because he always joins. She's a fan of my hat. I appreciate that. I don't know what we never have a real super format.
Yeah, my bad.
Yeah, you good?
Yeah, I'm good. But yeah, never have a super format, but 2 people needed to talk for it to work, and we'd be sounding stupid if 2 people not talking.
Yeah, or if it's just one nigga in here. Don't get me wrong. Like niggas could do a 1-man show.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You can
but it'd be totally different vibe.
It'd be everybody.
It'd be whatever thoughts come on your mind.
Yeah, you could be sitting there looking around the room like, man, it's hot. Like it's hot outside. It's been raining all week. I don't understand it, man.
It's like what you gonna talk about?
Exactly. See, when you're doing a 1-man show, you gotta actually do prep because you gotta keep the topic moving. Where it is, you can just come on and riff about whatever.
Right. Or you gotta engage the audience.
The audience, exactly. So whenever y'all join, if y'all join, y'all got topics. Y'all know the email. Y'all know the website, ePIFFanymedia.com, the Facebook, the Twitter. Shout out to the Twitter. We do got a Twitter, but I was trying to say the Instagram. So this is our second time doing the Instagram live. So shout out to y'all, you know what I'm saying, for joining us. Yeah, man, this our non-formatted show, you know what I'm saying? So we just talk about, you know what I'm saying, whatever we want to do. Y'all gonna see us, you know what I'm saying? These gonna still be recording, camera's still recording, but the radio part gonna go off, and we'll take a break. We'll still interact with y'all, whatever, you know what I'm saying? I just don't want y'all to think that, you know what I'm saying, we ain't got the budget to be like, we're going to commercial, we'll be right back, or, you know what I'm saying? We can't put up no sign on the camera because that's ridiculous, but, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, so just to, you know, catch y'all up, because this is y'all first time joining us.
Might have to get a piece of paper and like
just
prop it right here in front of the camera, like we'll be back in a minute.
We're on break, but still talk to us.
But then at the same time, we'll be on break, it still be a show too. So.
Well, that's what I'm saying, yeah. The break, I mean, it's funny because it ain't no real difference. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so while the music's playing, we'll still talk about whatever, and we still cuss, we still say niggas. So I mean, I don't know. But so if you're talking about unscripted and whatever, now you told me it was weeks ago there was something you wanted to talk about.
Oh yeah.
Like, so I don't know if you remember that.
Yeah, I remember what it is.
It was like serious, or it was like
serious.
It was serious.
Serious topic.
Yeah, cool, because that's kind of what I wanted to talk about. I don't want to say to talk about serious stuff, but I mean, anybody that's been following the news is like, wait, wild sports wise. I mean, Cleveland always wild, but you know what I mean. So
yeah, topic I was gonna do. I was gonna say, you know, let's talk about, you know, racism, which is a hard thing to talk about.
Is it?
Well, not for me.
But shit, not for me. Uncle Mike, you joined just in time, my friend.
But it's just like a lot of racist stuff that's just going on, but not even just going on, but can you think of just some racist stuff that could happen to you that, like, let's say like the first time that happened to you, like it's kind of like, you know how they say, you know, you can't teach somebody. I mean, somebody has to teach you to be racist. Like, you just can't automatically be racist. Well,
I agree with that.
A racist experience will teach you what racism is. Like, it's not even like a.
But even without teaching you, that's teaching you. You know what I'm saying? So you like, so let's say, you know, my first, I was like 4 or something like that, living in like East Cleveland.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, my family had to run in with the police or whatever. And, you know, up to this point, you know what I'm saying? Like, I stayed on Roxford, which is literally, you got Van Buren on one side, and on the other side is right up to East Cleveland City Hall, the fire department.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So when my family had to run in with them or whatever, but up to this point, I'm giving, you know what I'm saying, like, my mom bought me like little Debbie and snack cakes and stuff. I'm handing them to cops, like, you know what I'm saying, like, cops is good guys, all this stuff, you know what I'm saying. And then it was like one incident where, you know what I'm saying, and you know, you hear stories and stuff, but when you're a kid, like, you don't really know, but you have, all it takes is one incident when you had a very impressionable age to the point where you're like, so without teaching me, without somebody like, this is what racism, or he's a racist, and you just see it with your own eyes, that person taught you, you know what I'm saying? And it'll form your views, you know what I'm saying, for the rest of your life, potentially. You know what I'm saying? Like, it, not that I just realized it, I went to school in Cleveland Heights, it's very diverse, you know what I'm saying, Jews, and white people in East Cleveland right there, so you got, you know, hooder type people, you got University Heights on the other side, so you got people with a couple extra dollars and all this, so it's very diverse, you know what I'm saying, but, I mean, they don't stop, you know, they don't stop the lesson, you know what I'm saying, the racism lesson is just all type of stuff that, you know what I'm saying, you got to deal with, just, you know, being a black person. Like, I talk to a white girl, you married a white girl, you know what I'm saying, so
So obviously we don't hate all.
We don't hate white people, yeah. You know what I'm saying? But there's certain things that happen where I have to inform her. You know what I'm saying? Exactly, Mike. You're right. It is a system to like it's designed to make you hate yourself. You know what I'm saying? Which is crazy. And like it is something that is I believe it's taught, and because of the environment that, or because of the lack of community, the lack of black community, you know what I'm saying, and then on top of just the whole system of oppression, like it just manifests that into more and more. And you got white people thinking all black people are angry and ready to kill people and all this stuff, when that saying clearly ain't the case. But just rewind it real quick. So I'll be having to teach her or tell her, educate her on stuff not to do. When you with me, when you by yourself, you do whatever you want to do. Like, you know what I'm saying? Or stuff not to do when you with me, or the reason I don't do certain stuff. We just had an incident. We went to like Walmart and bought like just a micro USB card. I mean, yeah, like a micro SD card. Small, you can put it in your pocket and walk out. Mm-hmm. So she got the receipt and put it in her purse in front, like we still in the store. We had the register. I'm like, man, get a bag. Like, well, I can just put it in my purse. I'm like, man, get a bag. Like, you're just so hard. Like, just get a bag. You refuse to get a bag. Like, it's fine. Like, just put it in my purse. This and this. We got outside and I played her. I forgot who I played for, but it was like some Roy Jr. But it was just about like why it's important as a black person to get a bag or whatever. So of course, when we go to walk out, the alarms go off. Of course they did. You know what I'm saying? She just kept walking. I kept walking too. I was with a white lady, so she didn't stand up for me. You know what I'm saying? But just stuff like that. Like, it was just our luck. Of course, the alarms go off. And she couldn't understand why. And I'm like, this is the reason. You know what I'm saying? So, so clearly we don't hate white people, all white people. Clearly we don't hate all white people, but it's just, you know what I'm saying? It's just a separation. And some people are not racist. They just literally oblivious. Like, they just don't know.
Right. But man, I got a few. I got some stories. Like, I could go all day. But
shit, you got the floor, so show.
Where do I want to start? All right, so like you were saying, like, like some people are oblivious just because, like, for example, let's say you grow up in a neighborhood where you only see your race and your race only. So you grow in a neighborhood and you only see white people. I mean, you don't have any interaction with any other race. So
you don't know.
You grow up in this world and you think everybody is one way. Then you hear stories about people you never hung out with, met, and then next thing you know, you put in a room with them, and so you think stuff is all cool, and you just start talking how you was talking in front of your
friends, in front of your
friends, and then it's a problem. Like I remember I was 14. We was in art class, right? So I know the girls was talking about like hair, you know what I'm saying? My hair is curly or my hair is straight or whatever, Mm-hmm. Now, mind you, I'm going to a private college preparatory school. We're gonna say that, and so there's the girls is talking about hair and stuff. And so there's one guy, he say, well, him over here, he got nigger hair, like
white dude.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow.
Man, I was mad for a long time.
He said to you though?
No, not to me.
Oh,
but I'm
just saying, he was pointing at you though.
Yeah, like he's sitting back here. I'm sitting up here at the desk. I'm doing my work. Then he said a whole class. I'm like,
did a hush go over the crowd?
Yeah. Man, it was to the point, where he had to come up and apologize for the shit. Like,
I'm sorry.
But from then it's just. But he always been on some racist shit to me from then on,
yeah.
Where it's been to the point where somebody white had to say, "Look, I can't fuck with you. You on this racist shit." Like, that's exactly what they said to him.
Yeah. That's funny. Like, I had a semi. I had a man. So I had like an interaction with a vet recently. I work with vets all day. my sister a vet. I wear dog tags. You know what I'm saying? I work with vets literally all day, right? So he told me, or me and his son was talking. We ended up having like a racial sensitivity training class in his driveway, right? So we was talking about sports or whatever. Always keep the conversation light. And his son was like, or his dad came out like, I don't know if I'm watching it because the kneeling. Say, I fly this flag, every day for whatever he said. I'm like, I get it. I understand it. I understand it. I wear dog tags. My sister of that. You know what I'm saying? I get it. I understand. But I'm black. You know what I'm saying? I've had interaction with the police where it didn't go well. You know what I'm saying? I've had, interaction with people, not even police. They kneeling for, police brutality. I'm kneeling or supporting just for being a black guy in America. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want to make it like, black people are perfect and they're just always persecuted because there's some dicks out here too. You know what I'm saying? But me personally, you know what I'm saying, I've experienced that firsthand. So his son was like, man, like, and this Southern Ohio, like, you know what I'm saying? So they didn't really know, you know what I'm saying? So dude, like you, like, yo, because they know me in my work, I'm always there for work, whatever. So I'm always presentable. I'm always, approachable, nice, whatever. You know what I'm saying? So he was like, man, you've been a victim of this? Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? But he was like genuinely shocked, like eyes wide, everything. You know what I'm saying? But his dad, an older white guy, of course, he didn't want to hear that shit. You know what I'm saying? He stand for this. So it sounded like, no, he's like that he doesn't, like, he understands, but he doesn't support it. You know what I'm saying? But his dad, long story short, his dad didn't want to hear it. You know what I'm saying? He ended up walking away or whatever. So then the son spent like 20 minutes, 25 minutes having a racial sensitivity and just making you aware, because you see stuff on the news and the way that black people are portrayed on news, and you see the way that white people are portrayed on news and how all these mass white shooters that shoot up churches and shit like that, and they capture them at home alive and they killing niggas that run away from them, like, you know what I'm saying, like the dude in Pennsylvania, like that's wild, like that's wild shit, man. Like nigga killed an entire church choir, grandmas and shit, like just going to church, you know what I'm saying? And they caught this nigga at home, like in his room, like, you know what I'm saying? Alive. They caught him alive. You know what I'm saying? But
somebody without a gun.
Some nigga that ran away, like
somebody without a gun.
So it's just crazy. My one thing I want to say about cops real quick is that I wish that the cops that you see on cops, like the show cops, I mean, cops I don't even know if it's around. I know they got a lot of PD and stuff, but like cops that used to be on the show cops, like in the 90s, early 2000s, whatever, was like, them was cops. Like, they'd chase, like, because they know they got cameras, so they ain't about to just pull and shoot you. If it's a situation, they'll pull their gun, whatever. If you run, nigga, they chasing you. You know what I'm saying? They going to get you. And, you know what I'm saying? Like, if real cops actually took that much dedication, not that the show's fake or whatever, but if all cops took that type of dedication, like, I'm going to get my man, now I'm about to take the easy way out, I'm about to shoot you in your back, and then throw my taser down next to you, like, oh, you went for my taser. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, that nigga 55. That nigga ran like his feet hurt, and you shot him in his back 6 times? Like, come on, man. Like, what are y'all doing, man?
Right. This is crazy.
So just the man, I know we kind of got sidetracked by cops or whatever, but that's part of it, though. You know what I'm saying? That's all part of the racism and the way that black people are portrayed, and then the way that they're done in this society is ridiculous, man. It's crazy.
Like,
crazy.
But back to what you were saying about the mass shooting thing, like they take it like every black person with a gun is like a thug or something. You know what I mean? Like if you read the article in the paper, especially if it happened in, let's say, inner city Cleveland, then it's automatically gun violence. Oh, you know, he's a thug. You know, this and that. But 9 times out of 10, it's not even that.
Yeah,
you know what
you
know what I mean? So just look at the comments on any of the articles. Just look at any of the comments, like,
man.
Just look at any of them.
We're about at the 2-year want to say 2 maybe 3 year like anniversary, if you would. I think it was back in July, but it was when you had 2 niggas get shot within like 2 days of each other. The next day or something, like Philando Castile, the dude in Minnesota, and the dude that was on the ground. They said it was selling bootleg CDs. I can't think of it. I can't think of his name. They had this nigga pinned down and shot him twice in the chest.
Yeah, I seen both.
You know what I'm saying? Like, man. So on videos like that, you know what I'm saying, where it's clear evidence. Like you have camera, you have different angles on some of them. You have the girlfriend that was on Facebook Live. You have the cops body cam, and like for you still to be like, that nigga deserved it because he did this, or he might have did this, or he had a gun in the car. Like what is like
nothing, none of them deserve to die. Like
crazy, man.
The one that the dude was selling CDs, he had a gun on him, but he didn't reach for it. But the reason he didn't want to get arrested because he had a gun on him, of course. You know what I'm saying? But okay, y'all arrested him down.
2 cops on one dude.
Y'all arrested
like,
him down, whatever. It ain't like you reached for the gun. The gun fell out.
Yeah,
you say gun, and you take your gun and shoot him just because you see a gun. It ain't like he reaching. He ain't even reach. It just fell out.
And one cop is on one of his arms. The other cop got his knee on his hand, like on his arm. And that's the cop that rolled over and shot him twice in the chest, man.
And you saw a gun, and you was scared.
Like, and then
the other video. I mean, he didn't do it like I said in the law. You know what I'm saying? He didn't do it like he was supposed to. But he told you, like, look, you know what I'm saying? I got my shit.
Yeah. That's cool. Grab your license. Like, what do you mean? Like, what do you mean?
Like if somebody give you direction, they say grab your license, then you gonna say don't reach. Like, what the fuck you think you're reaching for? Like, he's scared. Like, he's scared. Like, why are you so scared?
Man, man. It's always frustrating. Like, you know what I'm saying?
And then they say, okay, you see it from a cop's eye. You go through this and this every day, but I mean, it's cops on the street that's not that going 20-some years without shooting somebody. You know what I'm saying? And when they could have probably a lot of times, but they de-escalated the situation. But you see these people in these videos, they go straight to shooting immediately.
I just don't. It's always frustrating, man. I try not to overly think about it because that shit. It pissed me off to the point where like I stay up at night. Like this is it's funny because I stay up at night and just brewing, just watching video after video of you know what I'm saying, Baltimore police planting evidence, but they too slow to understand that when you hit the button for your body cam, it goes back and records the last 60 seconds or whatever. So it shows cops planting evidence. And then walking away like, oh, you ready to go find the stuff or whatever? And then they go kick over at one can, like, oh, what is this? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, or Boston, or Boston police officers hassle a dude just walking down the street, I mean, it's 10:30 in the morning on a Monday. Like, where you going? You don't got no job? Like, nigga, I'm walking. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what if I got an off day? The dude said they wanted my haircut. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh man, you look like you just got cut. So the fuck what? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can't walk. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is crazy, man. It's crazy out here. It's crazy. I mean, and man, being the big black guy, shit. That makes
just being a black guy, period.
No, being a black guy, period. But then you got nigga any kind of size. So nigga my size, like, you're like, nigga. I remember I got arrested one time. So the cop, so he pulled me over, whatever. Nigga like, yeah, so he ran. I'm like, you know, I did my thing. I'm like, I don't think I got no guns in the car. I got my CCW, but I'm not sure. But I don't think there is. So I do it. So I do it mentally. I'm like, all right, this gun there, blah blah blah. So he like, he told me, like, stop me, all this stuff. He told me, get out the car. I'm like, cool. I'm like, he asked me something. So anyway, I was getting arrested. Long story short, I was getting arrested. And he like, I only got one pair of cuffs, and if I put them on you, they're gonna be tight. I'm like, why? You know, I ain't tripping. Like, we literally right up the street. Like, I got money. Like, I'm getting out as soon as we get there. Like, just, you know what I'm saying? We don't really need nothing. I ain't gonna have no problem about it. I'm like, nigga, no, I just told you. I'm like, I got money. When we get there, I'm coming right out. Like I know where we're at. Like the police station is right there. Like I'm like, I'm getting like, so why would I get you in trouble? He asked me 3 times. 3 times. We ain't gonna have no trouble out there. You have my, like, what are you talking about? I just told you no. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you just want to put the cuffs on for your safety, then put the cuffs on. But I just told you 3 times, like, no, I'm not gonna give you no trouble. We're going 4 blocks. I can see your station from here. Like, we're going there. And I'm getting out immediately. You know what I'm saying? I'm giving no trouble, of course. I get there, and I ain't want to make jokes and shit. Oh, let me see your tattoos. Okay. Like, I'm like, well, you know what I'm saying, whatever. Like, I just gotta get out because I gotta work in the morning. Oh, nobody's even going to see this making jokes and shit. Like, don't make jokes. Nigga, do the paperwork and get me out of here. Like, I ain't trying to hang out in here with y'all niggas. Like, shit is so frustrating, man. Mike said we need to create a situation where as we affect the police test, what sort of personality is worth? Yes, I agree. Like, what kind of person? What kind of people are becoming police officers? The one guy that shot Samir Rice, right? Mm-hmm. Now, he was a guy that got reprimanded a couple times and fired for not being mentally stable enough to be a police officer, is what his commanding officer wrote on his file. Mm-hmm. Cleveland police hired him. You know what I'm saying? And he shot a 11-year-old, 12-year-old kid.
As soon as he hopped out the car.
Nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, what? First off, the cop driving the car is an idiot. Mm-hmm. Why would you drive that close to a suspect that got a gun? So the driver forced that cop to be in a bad situation and where he made another bad decision. You know what I'm saying? I tell my dude Darnell, like, when he got, his situation, whatever, I'm like, dude, like, you already hurting. Like, don't compound your already bad decision with another bad decision. Mm-hmm. That's exactly what they did. And then walked. You know what I'm saying? Then walked away. It's crazy, man. I agree, man. Like, what kind of people? Like, you need to be more than just, because they do psychological tests for the, when you go through. They do a physical test, but it got to be a certain personality. You got to learn who these people are that's you're given the license to, in all effects, kill somebody. You know what I'm saying? You giving them a weapon and the ability, the opportunity to end somebody's life potentially.
Right. You're giving somebody a lot of power.
Man. That can't handle it, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And I ain't saying all cops.
No, we most definitely. You know what I'm saying? But when you come out with reports that, actual reports that members of the KKK is like in the police department. I think what was that, San Francisco or something?
I think it was San Fran, yeah.
Like,
he was a captain, like high-ranking officer.
Like, how do you get past? Like, how does that sneak past? As much background they got to do. Like, how does that sneak past?
I don't get it. I mean, and like I damn sure don't have all the answers on how to fix it. You know what I'm saying? I think it was a lot better when you had an officer or these 3 officers assigned to an area, right? This is your neighborhood. So you're going to patrol this neighborhood. Like, this is my neighborhood. You need something, I'm officer, whatever. Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is my area. I'm the guy. You know what I'm saying? You need some help, it's me. So then you were kind of build a rapport. You build a certain amount of trust with that person because you know that person. You see that person every day because they're in your neighborhood, making sure all your stuff is safe. You know what I'm saying? But now what they do where you got 1 unit patrol for however long, and they go to the next zone. You know what I'm saying? You got another unit that come in. So you don't know or care about these areas. You know what I'm saying? This is another area, you know what I'm saying? Not saying it's no big thing, but like, let's say you grew up on St. Clair, mm-hmm. and now you patrolling Kinsman. Like, you don't really fuck about Kinsman.
Right, but let's say you not even that. Let's say you grew up in the suburbs. You really don't know how to interact with, people that's, stand in the valley, stand on Huff, standing in these different neighborhoods, you know what I'm saying? You don't know how to deal with people, so if you don't know how to deal with these people, how you gonna patrol the streets? If you always fucking with somebody, then you gonna get fucked with because breaking one of the rules. Stop fucking with people. You know what I'm saying? Like,
man.
you know what I'm saying? Nobody not fucking with you. You don't fuck with
Leave
people.
them
Just keep it
alone.
moving.
Yeah.
Like,
I tell white people at my job all the time. Like they be like, man, I don't like the, you know what I'm saying? Because we deal with vets, like I said, so you got vets living all over the place. Like, man, I don't like to go to 55th. I don't like to go to this area. I'm like, why? Well, it's an apartment complex. I feel like everybody watching me. I'm like, nigga, that's because what you doing is something you shouldn't be doing. I mean, you should get out your truck. You should get whatever stuff you need. You should walk to that door. You should go in that house. You come out, you get back in your car, and you leave. Like, nigga, don't come out looking around, you know, just staring, you know, so all that stuff, it just draws attention to yourself. Like, you that nervous about it. And I'm not even saying that you wrong. I'm just saying, mind your fucking business, do what you got to do, and get out of there. Just like anywhere. Like, I don't care if I'm at shit wherever, like whatever suburb. You know what I'm saying? Like, like I like to order like food wise. Like I know people that like to go to the restaurant and order whatever. If it's a place where I can call my order in, let me call my order in so I can get there, do what I'm there for, and get the fuck out. And that just be it. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't want to hang around nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Be like, go there for your business and get out of there. You know what I'm saying? Like it's that simple, man.
you really shouldn't be scared going anywhere in Cleveland or anywhere in America. Like not scared.
People are frightened. Cops are frightened. You know what I'm saying?
Why are you so frightened? Like, I don't understand.
So, you know, so if those are the type of people that you know what I'm saying, that you bring into your police department, that you bring into, you know, that you give them a position of power, is people that's scared of people.
Trying to protect and serve.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like, you scared of people. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's going to be, I mean, you got white kids or white people that grew up in the city, you got like hillbillies, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So that's a different type of person that you also don't know how to deal with. You know what I'm saying? Like, so the only difference is you get them this much more benefit of doubt than you do a black person. You know what I'm saying? That's what the problem lies. You know what I'm saying? So if you ain't used to dealing with a bunch of different people, used to dealing with a bunch of just different situations and stuff, you need to find another line of work. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like it's crazy.
Like what you said, I know somebody who white grew up in the hood, know the hood, did hood things, but now he a cop, which is funny, always funny to me. I always think it's funny just because I know, you know, who he is.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying? He, you know, I talked to him about it. He said he ain't having no problems. You know what I'm saying? So
tell you, it's crazy, man. Like one of the best pieces of advice, and I didn't become a cop or whatever, but this is one of the best pieces of advice is a guy we hung out with, like down on 90th that did, you know, some unsavory stuff. Anyway, he was saying that he was like, look, like, you know what I'm saying, you went to college, you graduated, all this stuff,
mm-hmm.
like, you still my dude, like, but we can't hang out. Like, we're doing two completely different things.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, like if you get caught up in this, you know what I'm saying, trying to be cool or trying to hang out or anything like that, like, and something was to happen, like, nigga, not only will I be sorry because I got caught up, but I'll be sorry for you.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Somebody that don't even do nothing, don't got nothing to do with it, but you just wrapped up in it, like, you'll be my dude, but like, we can't hang out, like, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, man, that's great advice from a real friend. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we can't hang out, we can't do that stuff, man.
Like, you got a friend that's doing something like that, and they don't tell you to, you know,
it should go do something else. Like, you think about the OGs in the neighborhood in the past, like, that's been their position was to be like, hey, this ain't for you.
mm-hmm.
You take your ass to school, you know what I'm saying? You go do better than what we're doing out here. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what OGs in the hood is supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what you're supposed to do. I don't know, man. I know we kind of went off of racism and went towards cops and shit, but you know what I'm saying, kind of leading to what I wanted to talk about.
Look at it ain't just it just ain't the cops with the fair skin. These black cops too. If you want to just talk about, you know, people that's not fit for the job, but
oh, absolutely. Oh no, it goes for everybody.
Yeah.
This is black cops that shoot black people. Like they ain't no difference or whatever either.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like I mean that for everybody.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? If you a dude that grew up in the hood and now you a cop in the suburb, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna see some shit you ain't never seen in the hood.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta be able to react accordingly, you know what I'm saying? And vice versa. You know what I'm saying? White or black, like that part don't matter. You know what I'm saying?
But back to the racism stories. I got one. Another one. So, you know, I'm a senior. And, you know, I'm in this. What class is this? I can't even remember. I know who teach it, but I can't remember the name. But anyways, so I'm in this teacher's class or whatever, and I already suspected he was racist anyway. You know what I'm saying? But
the teacher?
Yeah, the teacher. So, you know, one of my friends, they took his class like earlier in the day, and I took it later. So, you know, that day went by, we went to class, and the next day, you know, my friend was like, "Yeah, did he tell you that one story about how when he was in college?" I'm like, "No." He was like, "Yeah, I knew he wouldn't." So he like, "Yeah, you know, I was in college, and you know, people was, you know, walking by with like surveys or whatever, and they was asking me, you know, like, did you grow up around, you know, black people?" He was like, "No." He was like, "You have any black friends?" He was like, "No." And they was like, Would you date a black woman?" He was like, "No." And so he was like, "Yeah, that right." When he said that, that's when I realized, yeah, I might be racist. Like,
the teacher realized.
Yeah. When he said that, I was like, yeah, that only confirmed it. So, of course, me and this teacher ain't get along, you know. So, at the end of the year, he was like, you know, y'all seniors, y'all can write about, you know, whatever topic y'all want to in this class for your final paper. So me, I go home, think about it, and I was like, you know what, I wanna write about skinheads, the history of skinheads. So I write this, you know, I write this paper about the history of skinheads, that, you know, top to bottom. You know, I turn it in. I think he gave me like a B or something, like it's something like that. So, you know, senior year is over. So fast forward, uh, one of my friend's sister is in the same class as this teacher's son, because you know he put him through the same you know, high school he was teaching at.
Mm.
So they was over for like homecoming dinner. I was over there. Like his ass probably felt good that day or something, because he was talking big shit that day. But it's like, you old as fuck. Like, I mean, like, you old as fuck. I'm not gonna fight you. You just gonna call the police. Like,
you like talking shit?
Yeah, he was talking shit.
Oh.
But I got another racism story. Like, I can go all day. So this is
bit, nigga.
it's this you know, it's this it was this other black girl that went to the school, right? So, you know, somebody was like, some guys were saying some racist jokes to her or whatever, and you know, she told her father about it. So her father wrote a letter and you know, sent it to the principal.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, the principal wanted to have a meeting or whatever, and you know, they talking, and the principal said, you know, there's nothing racist like that going on in this school. Like, what do you mean? Like what do you mean?
No,
like how can you tell somebody that
that's not going on? Yeah. I always find it interesting that somebody else, and this goes about anything, racism or anything. I always find it interesting that somebody can tell you how to feel about a certain situation or a certain event. You know what I'm saying? Like you see all these things where they be like, never forget 9/11. You know, mm-hmm. All this shit. But then like they're like, oh, slavery, oh, come on, slavery again with the slavery. You know what I'm saying? Like, how you gonna tell me how I should feel about something, an event? Period. It didn't have to happen to me or my family. Like,
look,
anything. Right? You can't tell me how to feel about anything.
Like, you got people out here who, it could be your grandmother's, it could be your great grandmother who was on the plantation. Like shit is still, like, it's not. it's not far removed from our history.
Man, 50 years ago, like nigga, they was like in the 50s and 60s, a little bit more than 50 years ago, like nigga, they was still killing nigga, like you know what I'm saying, or you still had to fight was for your rights a little over 50 years ago, 60 years ago, whatever.
Okay, then when it was desegregation, it wasn't like it just went away.
Yeah, like oh, they got us, guys. We got to cut it out nowadays. It's over with. Like it didn't last for a good period longer.
It's just really fucked up. Like when you read stories and read history, of like how like any black organizer, like any black leader, how they just took them down and seen them as a threat, but the KKK was just been chilling, huh? Just been chilling like everything good. Like I really don't understand. Like how don't you see? Like it's not like it's like they openly say, we hate niggers, Jews, shit like that. Like, but but you don't hear like you didn't hear anybody in the Black Panther Party back then say, we hate white people. They was like, we protecting our community
exactly.
Our community from, these people that want to harm our little boys and girls and
keep us from doing educating ourselves and keeping us from having our civil rights. You know what I'm saying? And that's what the message was. You know what I'm saying? Like it wasn't. It didn't come down to like we just hate white people and that's just what it is. Now like they got the new Black Panther. Like that's different though.
Yeah, that's different.
Like, them niggas like I hate white people. Like they open like that's their opening statement. You know what I'm saying?
We not talking. We talking about.
I'm definitely not talking about them niggas.
Black Panther Party.
You know what I'm saying? But it's just that. Oh man, it's so frustrating, man.
But I mean, it's been members in a group that's did some stupid shit. You know what I'm saying? But
of course.
But then they take one wrong person's actions and
they kill everybody.
Yeah.
A drastic measure. But the Ku Klux Klan, they have rallies. Like they marched in Cleveland in the 90s. Like you know what I'm saying? They marched in downtown Cleveland. They just had a march somewhere in California, if I'm not mistaken, or DC or something like that. They marched in DC this weekend or something. It's just crazy. Like you know what I'm saying? But let somebody mention the Black Panthers or Black people getting together for any type of a situation, and there's always a problem or a headline news and this. You know what I'm saying? But like, everybody said nothing about David Duke. Like you know what I'm saying? Everybody said nothing about this nigga. You know what I'm saying? Which is crazy to me. Like so, they're a real live terrorist organization born in the United States, but no government agency has been able to infiltrate and neutralize. You know what I'm saying? But they killed Huey Newton in his sleep. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy. This is crazy out here, man.
Killed him in his sleep. Yeah, they had no guns in the house.
You killed him nigga. Don't get me wrong. Police raids go on at nighttime, nigga, but typically it ain't like 2:33 a.m. You know what I'm saying? Where they go knocking down your door. You know what I'm saying?
It was a wire in there, so and they got the tapes, and it was saying we killed these niggas, et cetera, et cetera.
There's a picture of the bodies, like, hey,
it's on the tape.
Yeah, it's crazy, man.
But that's why Chicago right now is like forever, like a racist city. Just is rooted in racism. That's why.
That's true. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. The serious topics always make you think, like, man, or make you think or frustrate you. You know what I'm saying? Because it gets to the point where you be like, man, like we as a people have sustained all of this stuff. Yeah, we still standing, still grinding, still the talk of the town. Like still, like people still want to be us. Like you know what I'm saying? Like people want to steal our culture, if you will, or our body features. Like one thing that do make me upset about white people, or not even white people, but just in general. There was a time where like having a fat ass or wide hips or whatever was like looked down upon. You know, so like black women always had that. You know what I'm saying? Like, but now like everybody want it. You know what I'm saying? Like now is the cool shit. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't saying like white girls just like they can control it or anything like that. But I just remember when there was a time where like they would talk down on you if you had that. You know what I'm saying? It's just a normal fucking body, like a body that you didn't go have surgery for this body. You know what I'm saying? They'll talk about your big lips or your wide hips or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, but now everybody want that. Like that shit, it pisses me off. Not really pissing me off. It just slightly annoys me. Not really even pissing me off. It's just kind of annoying.
Like,
it's annoying, man.
Like all around the world, the Black American man is like the most copied. Like the Black culture is the most copied, not just in America, just around the world. Like if you go around the world, like you go see it like everywhere, everywhere.
Remember Paul Mooney said? It's a very famous quote, man.
Go ahead and say it.
Everybody want to be a nigga, but nobody want to be a nigga. Like, which is the truest statement ever. You want to be black, and it's not really me. But Paul Mooney hates Justin Timberlake. Like, he hates Justin Timberlake because he swears Justin Timberlake want to be black so bad. You want to steal our dance moves. You want to steal our all this and that. Like, until it's time to be a nigga, like, until it's time to be treated like a black guy, then you're like, oh, sir, sir, I am Aryan. You know what I'm saying? Like,
look, they say, the black culture is like the most copied, but people still want to bleach, they still want to bleach their skin. But then this is real black people want to bleach their skin because they hate, like, I don't like. Why do you like hate your black skin?
But that goes back to what Mike was saying, as far as like they condition you to hate yourself. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like from the time we was kids, like nigga, we was, we wasn't gonna be shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like we was conditioned, the neighborhood we grew up in, like, we wasn't gonna do shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? We wasn't gonna do shit.
Like just imagine if our lives was like how they were, and then we only saw just a hood, like from like birth to like 18.
It'd be wild. We'll be different people.
Right.
Like I think one of the things I will say about us, and I hate it because what's the one dude? Not Logic. I always want to think about the Logic L. What's the one dude?
Are you talking about Taylor?
Was it Taylor? That nigga?
What he said?
Called his hybrids and shit.
Yeah,
I hated it. One of them every niggas. One of them niggas, man. Like he said, and I hated it at the time just because I hate the thought. I hate what he's trying to persuade, even though he's right though. Like what I do appreciate about us is, we both grew up on 90th and Cedar, 90th and Quincy, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But you went to a school that was predominantly white. You know what I'm saying? I went to a school that literally had everything. You know what I'm saying? So we had an opportunity to see how both sides live and to have different experiences from where we was at home and hung out and played on the fucking like on the weekend, and then what we would have Monday through Friday going to school or whatever. Like, you know what I'm saying? We was able to see two different sides. We was able to, I don't want to say come up with a persona, but we was able to, you know what I'm saying, come to a just learn how to carry yourself around different people. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
As far as jobs and all that stuff, like everybody talking about how black people got a white voice. It's true. You know what I'm saying? But like when I'm on pause, like there ain't no, you know what I'm saying? Like ain't nobody really fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? Like when I'm on, like if it's a phone call, a job interview, whatever. Oh man.
But like you said that is learned. But you know what's funny? Like I knew that at a young age. So what I would do was
what I
would do was, when I would go to social gatherings or school or whatever with white people. Like I would talk like how how I normally do, like I'm at the crib or whatever, just to see who
how they were gonna respond,
how you would respond, and how if you would treat me differently. So I'm using like a whole bunch of slang that nobody gonna know. You know what I'm saying? Nobody gonna know
That's
at
funny.
all. Not anything that you're gonna hear on any rap song. Nothing like only like real street terminology. But it was funny to me because like I noticed, you know, how some people, you know, some people ain't know what the fuck I was saying, but then they eventually caught on and learned, you know what I'm saying? And some people was like, oh, you know, he's stupid. Nobody knows what he's saying. You know what I'm saying? So, but then I do the exact opposite when I be around, black people. I just talk, you know, no slang, just regular words and shit, just to see how man, it's just be funny to me, man.
Like I found, I'll do something similar. Maybe not to that. No, it's similar. So I'm always myself. I always interject my personality into whatever situation.
Mm-hmm.
But like if I'm in a situation where it is like a predominantly white situation, if I'm in a white area or whatever, like I don't want to say I turn the nigga up, you know what I'm saying? But I just be extra myself. I don't want to say all the extra, but I just be like I don't let the situation change who I am. You know what I'm saying? Like when I was working at Sherwin-Williams or whatever, and I had this probably one of my favorite bosses I ever had to this day. Like I actually got to go check on him, whatever. Anyway, like so, I was telling him, I'm like, we were talking about the word awesome and then the word dope. You know what I'm saying? So I kept saying dope, but he didn't understand because his, you know, all he think dope, we think dope.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like so. So I got to the point where like I would say dope so much. I'm like dope is just it's awesome for black people. You know what I'm saying? It's the same word. I mean it's the same meaning. It's two different words. You know what I'm saying? So I got to the point where like I got him to start saying dope. Like he's like I don't want to call him rich, but he got a couple dollars. Like he's been a manager for a minute. Like so now you say dope, like which is just it's hilarious. You know what I'm saying? But it's just a like it's funny, but it's just like you just got like not even extra. I just make sure that my environment, my surroundings, don't change who I am, because sometimes you have mentally you're like, all right, I'm in this area, let me tone it down just a couple notches. Let me just tone it down just a little bit, or make sure I'm on my P's and Q's. But I take it as a personal challenge to make sure that I'm being myself all the way through because it's important. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely important. Like it's important to be yourself no matter what. Like all the self-hate and the conditions that they put you in, and this goes for anybody. It's not even just black people, but just I know it hampers black people because you're talking about bleaching your skin. Mm-hmm. Like it hampers black people to the point where their mentality be like, I can't do this because I'm black, or I got to rely on this because I'm black, or you know what I'm saying, and people don't like me because I'm black, or I've got to do this because I'm black or whatever, or I can't, you know what I'm saying, just whatever opportunities or anything, which is just, you know, it's patently false. Like, you better can't get no black than I am. And I've done pretty well for myself, I must say.
You can do whatever you want to. But like remember, like you seen the whole second season of Atlanta.
Hell yeah,
it's beautiful. Beautiful. Like the logo is just so cold, man.
Sweet.
Don't you agree?
You know, if y'all interested, ePIFFanymedia.com. Get in contact with us. The Facebook.
Like, would you call that a sample?
I would absolutely call it a sample. Like, it only gets better from here. This was just a very expensive sample, but just a sample. we'll only go up from there.
Yeah.
So shirts, hats. We got other shit coming in.
The shirt is the official version.
Oh yeah.
So any color you want. If you wanna, any color you want.
We got a pink shirt coming soon.
Still ain't pick it up.
It's coming soon though.
Still ain't pick it up. But
it's
just. I might have to get it some more. I probably will get it some more. I can.
That's cool.
But yeah, second season Atlanta when they were
I'm drinking everything, by the way, y'all. I started to twist this.
Did you try that yet?
No, I didn't. This is some. I'm only showing the name because y'all can't get this in America. Some Dominican Republic rum. Is it rum?
That's the drink is the Mama Juana.
Whatever he said. But yeah, season 2 Atlanta. But by the way, let me just say this about Atlanta as a whole. And Vanessa Cole. That's a cold, man. I seen her in she was in Deadpool 2. Cold.
No.
You see her in Deadpool? She was Domino.
Hold on. I don't want to get my movies mixed up.
Cold.
But that was her. I thought it was the one girl that's in it gotta no you probably right.
Nigga, I promise you.
Like I seen the movie, but I'm just blacking out. You know who I'm confusing with? The girl that's in the girl who in the Thor, who was in Thor, the last Thor.
Oh, yeah. I don't know her real name. Yeah, no.
That's what I'm confused with.
She's nice too, though, but that like she cold. Is she like German? Was she like born in Germany?
Oh, that's how she
with
could speak German. So come on.
Cold. That's gonna get me in trouble. But cold, she bad.
She
cold. With the fro.
She got a boyfriend, so you will never get her.
That's not why. I won't, but that has nothing to do with it.
Hey, but
I'm happy where I'm at.
That's a great answer.
I know it is, nigga.
But
I know who's watching.
But on that show when he was looking for lawyers, where he was going around looking for lawyers, and then he got to talk to the black lawyer or whatever. You know, they mess with people who want love and hip hop or whatever. And then he wanted to see the Jewish lawyer, but then he had asked him like, why most people go to you? He said because for systemic reasons. Yeah. They got all they got all the connections.
All the connections, yeah.
But at the same time, the black lawyer might be just as good.
No matter black. You ever watch Curb Your Enthusiasm?
I never watched that show because like it just looked weird. I know the same writer from Seinfeld wrote it, but then I was like, I don't know.
The cool thing about it is that everybody play themselves. So you got celebrities that just playing themselves or whatever. Mm-hmm. I like that part. But anyway, he was getting a divorce and he was looking for like a lawyer, and so he picked this lawyer that had a Jewish name. Mm-hmm. He wasn't really Jewish. You know what I'm saying? Like he picked him just because he thought he was Jewish, and then when he found out he wasn't Jewish, he fired him. Like it's the same way. Like, it's the same way. Like I don't know. It's just I don't know, man.
I mean, I understand it, but I just don't understand it at the same time.
Yeah, I don't understand it.
Like, it's kind of like even if you go back from the beginning, it's just still confusing. But then the history ain't even right because most of it, like I say, most of it ain't even like true.
You know they say the winners write the history books. You know what I'm saying? So like, we won World War II, but all the shit that they told us don't necessarily mean that's what happened. You know what I'm saying? The world's some wild shit, man. The world's some wild shit, man. All right, man. We've been talking for an hour. Let's take a break.
Yeah, it's time to take a break.
I just want to refill.
I think I might play that. That Nicki Minaj Barbie Dreams only because that's the only song
right now.
That's the only song I really like. Well, I like Rich Sex too, but like
I can't really listen to Nicki Minaj.
Like, I listen to everything that comes out. Like I don't care who the fuck it is. I give it a try.
She's terrible though.
Like
I heard women say that the only song that's dope on there is that Barbie Dreams.
Right, because she was really trying to spit, but it ain't like the idea was original at all. But
it wasn't.
But she was actually trying to rap without using like the corny corny style that she used to me. It was like around the time when she came out her first. That style first came, Big Sean was using it a lot, and she, was using it a little bit. Now she still uses it. Like, how many flows? Like, you got to use more flow. You say you got 10 flows, you're using the same flow to me. Like, I don't.
She once said it's going down basement.
Like, that's what I'm saying. That's the Big Sean style. But Big Sean do it
That's
10
it for me.
times, 10 times better than.
That's it. It's going down basement.
But I play the Rich Sex. But I might play some Travis Scott too. You probably ain't hear it, I heard the Travis. No, you gotta keep up with the music.
You know what I just started listening to that I like new young guy that I like. Pause is nigga from Detroit, man. The nigga was in jail. I can't think of the nigga name. What's it? T Grizzly?
Oh yeah, he dope. There you go.
I fuck with that nigga heavy, man. He aggressive.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and he can flow. The shit ain't perfect. It ain't like night flow. Like, it's aggressive. I love that shit, man.
But you know who these young niggas like when I saw his name, like I thought he was gonna be goofy like the other young niggas, but like somebody young put me on to him. You ever hear the NBA Youngboy? Like, don't it sound like when you hear your rap name NBA Youngboy, like?
Do you play basketball?
Huh?
Do you play basketball?
I don't know if you ever played basketball, but
do you play in the NBA? Have you ever played in the NBA?
Obviously not.
Okay.
No.
So your name is stupid.
But he makes some good music though. So that's what I'm saying. You gotta get a young nigga you gotta give him a try.
See, I only can fuck with one young nigga at a time. Right now it's T Grizzly until he go auto-tune. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? I can't do it, man. I just can't do it. I would like to diversify more portfolio, but I can't.
I mean, to be honest with you, there's a lot of young music I don't like, but I at least give it a try, and just to see why. Like, for example, that 6ix9ine, Tekashi 6ix9ine nigga. Okay,
these niggas, man, I just don't understand these niggas.
I never went and I heard of the nigga, but I never went. Let me go see what his music listen like. So
just listen to it
by accident because I was in the club and they started playing it and a whole bunch of niggas started jumping around. And I'm like, so
you nodded your head to the music?
No, I was just standing there like, so this what like what do they like? Like, I just try to figure out what people like about the music. But I guess since he talk aggressive and he be on a type of beat like that, I don't know. But is he dope to me? No. But I just try to figure out like why people like it. Because if you go into a festival and you got 50,000 people know the words to your song, like he doing something that somebody like.
People just slow. Like, young people they don't drug. Like, everybody do drugs.
But is he gonna be dope 10 years from now?
No.
That's what I'm saying.
What do you mean 10 years? Like, he's not
like, are you gonna listen to this person's music and be like, you know what?
He gonna have
still hard.
He gonna have a 10-year career?
No, because he don't give a fuck.
Nigga, Chief Keef had 2 of the hottest songs on the planet. He still rap to this day, but if he got any kind of buzz like he had, no. You think this nigga? Name a young person that had anywhere near a 10-year career.
Bow
Wow. All right, we're going to break. Clearly, he's drunk. I gotta cut this nigga off.
After one beer, I'm most definitely not drunk.
We cut this nigga off.
I'm like,
Bow Wow.
Nah,
this nigga did like Mike.
All right. Now, do you want to do somebody who was 18? Like you just talk. You trying to talk 2000 and up, like the young music, or because if we go like I could easily pick like some people who started off when they was like 17, 18, and then they started off high and they still hot now. So like 20-something years later. I mean, that's easy, but they really spitting back then.
Who?
Huh?
Not Wayne. Who?
Hold on. Let's back up. So you trying to say Wayne?
He's hot today?
Huh?
He's hot today?
Okay. All right.
Okay. Yeah. Exactly.
I get what you're saying. No, none of them niggas is hot today. Not even Jay-Z, because nobody checking for the niggas. Like but who's checking? Like who's like which one of these young niggas? No, I'm saying which one of the young niggas is like, you know what? I can't wait till that new Jay-Z come out. Or they like, you know what? I want to hear that Lil Uzi Vert. They pick Lil Uzi Vert over Jay-Z any day.
He's so gay, like he actually is homosexual.
But he was about to beat up. He was about to beat up a nigga.
About to beat up a nigga with pink shoes on. Let me just say this real quick, man. I remember high school playing football against Euclid. Their colors is green and white. They showed up with pink socks. Now we lost the football game, but like we was ready to beat their ass. Like they showed up with pink socks on. Like that's so disrespectful. That's so disrespectful, man.
Oh, man.
I mean, whatever, man. I'm just, All right, man. Play the song. Your wife loves the song. Play the Barbie.
I don't know.
Nicki Minaj shit.
I don't know if she made it early through. She started listening to it.
She said she loved that song. I'm watching right now. You gotta scroll down.
Oh, so I don't automatically scroll down on the thing.
I'm so disappointed, y'all.
I don't know what.
How was your wife?
You're younger than me.
Y'all niggas old, man. Y'all old. Y'all like that. Y'all weird and old.
All right, I'm about to start playing some music.
We'll be back, man. Epiphany Media. Oh, she said she loved the sun. It's going down, basement. Hey, but Ludacris had an equally bad line in there. He's like, it's going. I'm blowing up balloons. Like, come on, man. Ludacris used to be a very lyrical person.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, that's
so terrible, man.
But that's how the industry gets to you, because like you gotta get paid. You gotta get paid, and to get paid, I guess you gotta say some some shit that you probably wouldn't even normally say on a rap song.
I'm blowing up.
I ain't even turn the music part.
It don't even matter. That's hilarious, though.
That's why I need somebody else to run the music, because there's too much going on. But
I'm blowing up.
But it's like, all right. Nicki Minaj came off spitting when she was with Gucci. When she was with him. But then as soon as she got signed and she went some "You see right through me" type of shit, like then she was singing and then she was making them electronic dance music, and just forgot that she used to rap. But she was getting paid. And she was buying pink Lambos and stuff, which is cool.
You get money. I'm not hating
getting
money,
but then your respect, like your respect slowly, because it's not like, okay, you made this. It's not like you made this, single for the radio, but then I go see your album and it's like on the respect, but it's just totally like not respect. Like I can't respect it. Like for example, like let's say like Kendrick Lamar made I be fucking up people's names of songs. Humble, like he made Humble, and it had a like a radio type thing, but what he was spitting on there
is true shit.
You know what I'm saying, with some real shit. But then you go to his album, and then it's nothing for the radio at all, except like probably like one other song. And then you go to certain nigga shit, and it's just
he had the Humble and that DNA was like shit you could put out for marketing. I think the NBA used both of them. You know what I'm saying? I don't hate the money. We're on break right now, by the way. I don't hate the money. You know what I'm saying? I hate the corniness of your art. Like you're not, you know what I'm saying? Like you're not. Like, be consistent to your art, man. Man, it's just. You're an artist, be an artist. You know what I'm saying? Like, if this is how you want to do, like, don't mess up your money, but if this is how you want to do, this is how you want to be portrayed, then be portrayed that way. Like, don't switch. It's corny. I get it, though, because that's kind of like the industry.
Well, right.
Because they'll make you change the name, you know what I'm saying, or whatever. I get it.
But that's the difference between, like, okay, going to, like, Jay-Z's label, then going to, like, one of these other labels and shit, because that nigga gonna tell you, like, I mean, this might be for the rate, but this ain't it. Like, I ain't.
That's ain't it. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But another label, that's what we want. Keep doing that. You know what I'm saying? You can tell because they keep releasing single type music and the album never come out.
Exactly. It'll be hella singles on singles, exactly.
Like, like Nicki Minaj when Remy bodied her, like she should have came out with an album then, but she came out with a shitty ass single.
The single is terrible.
You know what I'm saying? Like, look, like she really, like, if you really, you can be like, oh, you know, I got more plaques and more money than you, but the respect, like, I'm fucking with Remy Ma, like she got my respect. And then she came out with her song about black women being beautiful and shit. You hear that shit?
No. I don't like people from New York.
But how the fuck you don't? How you not gonna like people from New York when they invented rap though?
I fuck with I fuck with a couple people, but whole like Jada.
It would be no space if it wasn't like no rappers from New York.
All right. Hey, what my nigga
It would be no Pimp C.
Hey, what Pimp C say? Pimp C said, I get it. Rap started in the East. Ain't nobody say rap ain't started in the East, but the West took it and made it a little bit better. Nigga, now the South got it. We're gonna build on that. Like, nigga, like, you know what I'm saying? I get it. I ain't saying, I'm just not like, for me in New York, it's like 50, older 50, Hove, Jada, some Styles P, and that's kind of it that I can think of offhand. Like, Fab spit, but like I hate his accent. I hate the way he talk. You know what I'm saying?
He spit when
he spit on Fab is wit. Fab spit so hard on other people's shit, but I don't like or mixtapes. But I don't like none of his albums.
Yeah, because I mean on albums he's just going for the money, but the mixtapes
is dope though.
Like, come on, man.
He's fast. But on the album,
he got with Jada Kiss, like that shit. Freddie versus Jason, that shit.
That shit is dope. Like, I don't know. I don't like New York. Just they think they're better, but I think I'm better than them. So,
but it's like, yeah, you know, they started or whatever, but like, you can be from Cleveland, you can jump over them niggas, but you can't be like, well, fuck them niggas. It's like, you know.
No, I just don't. No, I'm not saying fuck them. I'm saying I don't fuck with them niggas. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, cause like I can't fuck with Nas. Just cause some of his songs is cool, but like I can't fuck with him heavy. Like ever since like Jay-Z had the one line on the shit that killed him, it was and he said, this shit is garbage. What you trying to kick Nas? Like, damn, I can't take that nigga serious. Like, and as dope as Ether was, like Ether was dope because we was young, and you know what I'm saying, he was just saying a bunch of shit, like a bunch of insults, like some kid shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, but nigga Jay-Z was actually kicking facts. Like, and I after Ether came out, I'm like, Nas won. You know what I'm saying? But like as an adult, I'm like, nigga, he was just saying like, oh, nigga, your lips big and you ugly. Like that's just kid shit. You know what I'm saying?
No, like, all right, like later on, like I listened to it, like, and I was like, because you know that's what Hov said. He was saying shit that wasn't even true.
It was just it was just insults, yeah.
But
funny.
But it might not have been true to. It might not have been true to us, but I was really listening to what he was fucking saying about that nigga. And I was like, I don't know, man. But we don't know that shit. But the shit that Hov was saying about Nas, like we knew that shit. Like we knew that shit. We knew that you really ain't come out with nothing that was super hot like your first album was. But.
My nigga said, if sun don't shine, then sun don't shine. Nigga, if sun don't shine, then sun don't shine. You want to talk about double entendres? Nigga, like nigga, your nigga verse is hotter than yours, but I get it. If sun don't shine, then sun don't shine. Nigga, hey, oh shit,
36 in the karate class.
That's just an insult. It's funny, but it's just an insult. Like, you know what I'm saying?
But then he won that Mob Deep too. He
killed them niggas. Man. That nigga said no, but on the nine, he said, nigga, let niggas, you know who, then you know what, well, you know who.
Let's keep that between me and you,
man. Talk about smashing his baby mom and living condo in the car seat. Like, you know it's bad when your mom like, hey, you went too far, cut it out. Like, when your mom call you like, hey, cut it out. You know what I'm saying? That's moms. Mom did that.
But they was going at each other for a long ass time. But not saying each other's name after that. But he was like on Blueprint 2, he still went at him. Damn, should I? You got the title. I had to cancel my shit because the shit wasn't working on the iPhone.
Title week, I mean, I know.
Right,
what up, cuz?
I had to cancel.
I see. I'll be watching your show too. I think you said.
All right. But who you think the better rap? Like who you think the better lyricist is? Between the two.
I don't know, cause like I'm also a Tupac guy over Biggie, but Biggie lyrics was clearly better.
And flow.
You know what I'm saying? Flow, I give flow too, but the fucking range that Tupac had was like incredible though. You know what I'm saying? The subject matter that he could have on any given topic was incredible. You know what I'm saying? And not saying that Biggie couldn't, but he didn't. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, damn, dog. Like, that shit Tupac was rapping about before he was Death Row Tupac. You know what I'm saying?
All right,
like, his range was crazy.
All right, but then you got people that say that wasn't that nigga. Then you got Trent say, well, I mean, he wasn't a gangster, but he was a thug.
Who, Tupac?
Huh?
Tupac?
Yeah. So then it's like, that's what I'm saying. Like,
I don't even know what that means.
No, he was saying like he wasn't a gangster out here doing some gangster shit. But
he went to a art school. Like,
and that's what I'm saying.
He wasn't.
But like Jesse was saying, he really was on some thug shit. But like I said, we don't know none of these niggas. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
that's the thing. Like this is probably like highly unlikely. Let's say we, getting to know people, like meeting people, and then you meet somebody who you had a lot of respect for. You meet them, you feel like,
hey.
like I'm done. Like I'm done. Like I don't even listen to rap no more because. What was this nigga who wrote for this? Like I don't understand. Like
I got a nigga like that, and he's not a rapper. The nigga, Fat Boy SSE or whatever on Instagram, whatever.
Yeah.
Like so, like I always thought Cuz videos was funny. You know what I'm saying? I thought that he was a funny dude. His sketch was funny. His music was, you know what I'm saying? But I always had respect for him until I heard him do like a interview on like the Breakfast Club or whatever. I'm like, what are you thinking? You're not thinking right now. Like, you're just saying wild stuff because that's your persona. Like, but you don't actually have no personality. Like, you're not thinking right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, what is happening right now? You know what I'm saying? And that was just a comedian. You know what I'm saying? So if I met Face, right? Let's have me Face, and you know what I'm saying? Like, he come out talking like Poindexter or whatever. Like,
but he is smart though at the same time.
But
he's not stupid.
No, I'm not saying that.
He didn't go to a smart school.
I'm not saying that at all. Or anybody. If I meet Jay Prince, you know what I'm saying? And Jay Prince ain't the persona that he put out. You know what I'm saying? Like I get it. It is personas.
Like you went up to Jay Prince and smacked him and he ain't do nothing.
Like yeah, or at least, or if I not me because I wouldn't do it. But like if I seen a nigga smack Jay Prince and he folded like I'm gonna chill out. Like you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like a nigga smack Jay Prince, Pimp C coming back. Like you know what I'm saying? Pimp C coming back. Like nigga, I heard you. You think I'm riding for face, bitch? That ain't the case. I'm riding because you said the whole rapper line fake. So then Jay Prince must be fake too, talking shit on YouTube, blow your brains on the roof, like you know what I'm saying? Like nigga slap Jay Prince, Pimp C comes back to haunt your life. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. Like if I see a nigga slap Jay Prince and didn't get murdered immediately, I'm like, nigga, what happened? What happened? Like the black mob ain't what niggas thought, huh? Like the black mafia ain't that.
Oh man, like that's what I'm saying. Like, but the thing is, if you wanna be, you know, a businessman or whatever, like just like 50 said, he was like, you know, all that shit I was talking about, you know, all that street shit. Like when I signed my deal, like that, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't on that shit. Like that, they want to, yeah.
But the thing about 50 that I respect and everything. Is like, so he'll do all this beefing, his back and forth on social media and websites. Like, when you take a picture or mention his kids, even Marcus, who don't even fuck with that nigga, but you take a picture, like when Floyd take a picture or whoever with his kid, like, he'll send somebody at you. You know what I'm saying? Like, 50 don't fuck around with his kids. Even the kids I don't fuck with, like, it don't even matter. You know what I'm saying? Like, I remember, Floyd had like posted a video or something, like a FaceTime video with him and 50 Cent kid, and 50 50 Cent just posted a picture of himself like, that was a big mistake, Sam. The next thing you know, Floyd got ran up. Like he was out of the country. Like he still had niggas run up on him wherever the fuck he was outside of the country. You know what I'm saying? You think 50 ain't had nothing to do with that? Shit.
Right.
Shit. You can't convince me otherwise. Can't convince me otherwise.
Yeah, like that's why I fuck with him. He don't give a fuck who you is,
man,
at all.
Like,
and you know he writes for his character on the show, and I be thinking like the way that the way Taylor be thinking on the show, I be like, man, come on, man.
That's funny. So I didn't watch Power, but like I know I'm familiar with the character, even though I don't even watch Power or whatever. We supposed to take a break and re-up, but
no, we took a break.
I know we supposed to re-up.
It's probably like 2 minutes, a minute and a half, 2 minutes left.
We still on break, like we just talking and riffing. If y'all got something y'all want to talk about, AMC Feed, Marquita, y'all got something y'all want to talk about, topics or whatever, let us know. We just riffing because we on break, playing music for the radio part. Instagram Live, all that.
What's this, the size of the shot?
Yeah.
I ain't trying to go over the legal limit.
You don't gotta. You can drink whatever else. You don't gotta drink that.
What is this?
It ain't bad. It ain't great.
Strawberry whiskey.
It ain't bad.
No, I took a shot.
I hate New York, man. I just hate them because they think they're better than everybody else. But it's weird because I think Cleveland better than everybody else, but I'm selfish. Hey, you asked me about if I heard the new Nicki Minaj. You heard that new Logic L?
No.
Not Logic, but Logic L.
Well, he got his I followed a little page he got, but I ain't seen the last time.
He
posted the music unless it don't come out.
I don't know. He posted like 2 songs or whatever, and the one shit was like super dope. You know, he do his voice thing or whatever, which is cool. But he's been doing that, so I can rock with him. You know what I'm saying? But he had the one shit who was super fun. We got that Gemini song will forever be one of my favorites though. We might have this song. It's a real mic stand.
Yeah, I wanna do one for the table.
You could use this one. You gotta do it. What kind of plug is it? We got a full plug. You gotta make sure that has a camera on there.
This one.
The small one. The small ones I'm back there.
Oh, the small one, but
yeah.
What about your phone?
That one should still be going. Should be.
Man, you know how I die. It always die, but we back on.
It did. That was good.
Said something about share, save, man. A live video India. How much can you only do it for so long?
Maybe. Start it up.
We started again. Oh, you can save it.
Oh, that's dope. I didn't know that. Cool. That work out.
I don't know how to, I really don't know how to work the phone. With the iPhone, it would have I don't know.
Let me go save the day and
I don't even know how you get out of that.
give me a refill. Oh,
Never mind.
no, dude, I'm rigged up.
So anyways, why he refilling? Now he never answered my question. I was trying to ask him who does he think is better between Nas and Jay-Z during the break?
Oh, man. Who had a better career?
You already know, like But I asked you who was the better lyricist? Now Jay-Z, his first album, I say that was pure lyrical, but then after that he went I mean, he always kept it in there. But but to me in my heart, I just wish he always just push it a little bit further. But this last album he did though. No, well he was spit on there too, but the 444.
Shit.
But I mean, that's just me. You know, like what I mean, stuff that I like though. You know. But I do want that bounce too. I like the bounce, and I like the lyrical shit. I mean, I like a lot of different types of hip hop. So that's just me. But number one, I need some lyrics. Even if it's not lyrical, like you doing metaphors and similes, like at least make your rhyme pattern like you rhyme 3-4 syllables, or you know in between. Then you come to the end beat, you rhyme one syllable to make it seem like you know doing a simple rap, or you rhyme in between the raps and still end with a one syllable at the end. You know what I'm saying? Do something like flow, like, or I'm just gonna be like trash. But then it'd be what you talking about. Like I've been listening to Eminem these past 2 days, and back when I was in like grade school, 99, and I was like, man, this is the hardest shit. Like
What Eminem?
The first 2 albums.
And the March Madness LP is still one of my favorites on the ever.
So I'm listening to it. You know how he had a song where he Marshall Mathers or whatever.
Right.
But then he got the songs where he's Slim Shady and he just talking about some crazy, like he talking crazy. And back then I was like, oh, you know, that's cool. But now I'm like, damn. Like he was saying some wild shit. If he said that shit now, it'd be Me Too movement to be coming for him. Like it'll be over with. But so anyways, it's good to be back doing shows. It's just kind of hard, but I guarantee in the near future we have new product every week. New product every week, but we're just getting it together. But I'm not tripping it. You know, I'm just glad that we're doing it again because we need to be doing it. But let me get back here.
Pause, nigga. So very different studio.
The equipment is almost done. So the equipment is almost done.
What?
So the beer almost went on the. It ain't spilled.
My beer?
It almost spilled.
It's still no alcohol. Still no alcohol.
So yeah, man. This is what I want to say. That we was talking about earlier with, you know, we seen different ways of life outside of the neighborhood, you know, we were living in or whatever. But here's another thing, like we need to see life outside of America, because even though this crazy climate is going on, you know, with the person in charge, this and that, and just the way, you know, people are in the country, you need to go to other countries and see that, nigga, you got it made. Like,
that's true.
Like, nigga, you have it made. Like, some people have no idea how much they got it made. I just been thinking, like, man, like, I done had some rough times, but like not that rough. Like,
Always be worse, man.
Like, just not that rough. So I mean, you just better be thankful that you're not in that situation that they are in, the situation that you are in, because it's a lot better. And that's probably like I probably say that's like every country like in the world, for real. And I'm not even on like America, yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'm just
America.
I'm just saying, like, just on based on facts.
Yeah. I mean, you wouldn't believe how racist it's still like the rest of the world is. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, to kind of get back, we was talking about racism earlier, but like America is not perfect by far. You know what I'm saying? But for what it is, and for as far as we came, the rest of the world is still like super racist. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh shit. Like so. All right, the biggest sport in the world is what? The world.
The world.
The world. This is like an easy question. Soccer. Soccer is the biggest sport in the world.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say, but I got distracted.
You got distracted. You know what I mean? Anyway, the biggest sport in the world is soccer. Soccer players in other countries still get bananas through on the field. You know what I'm saying? Like they still get bananas through. Like, you'll score a goal as a black player or whatever, and they'll throw bananas at you. You know what I'm saying? Like that's crazy. You know how crazy that is? Like it's crazy. Like so, although America's not perfect and we got complaints, just from living here and like you said, leadership of the country and everything, it's way better than the rest of the world, though. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like it's I just think as a community, man, that we need a leader as the black community, whatever. We need a leader. You know what I'm saying? We need somebody that that's going to rally the troops. You know what I'm saying? That's going to gotta hit the button, hit the screen.
Oh no. Yeah, continue what you're saying. Don't stop what you're saying. I'm trying to show you something, but I'm not trying to talk about it.
We need a leader, like somebody that could put all of our what do you call it? All of our resources into the right direction. You know what I'm saying? Like to give us leadership and direction, because we had that. You know what I'm saying? Like say what you want about Muslim and all that stuff, but like the movement that like Malcolm X and Elijah Muhammad had, like where people was actually giving a fuck, you know what I'm saying, about community, about their self, about self-worth and growth and you know, the religion part aside, just the message of knowing yourself in and out and not being afraid to be yourself in any situation. We need a leader. We need a person that's not going to sugarcoat that y'all niggas is tripping. You know what I'm saying? Is gonna lead our community into like the next session, the next step or the next stage, if you will. You know what I'm saying? And I only know a few people that's you know had that ability. Like I know a couple people personally, you know, saying that'll be great at that, but it's just a matter of doing it and how you get everybody's attention and getting people to rally around you. Because I mean, if you want change, like, that's the only way it's gonna happen. Like, you look at all the movements now. Like look at the LGBT letters, whatever that movement, whatever it is. Like look at that. Like, that's black people. That's white people. That's Spanish people, that's white, everybody. That's black, that's male, that's female. Like, they on a march. Like you say something bad about them, they on your ass, literally and maybe figuratively. Like they own you. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying. But you try to get black people to do anything together, and you can't do it. You know what I'm saying? And now is a perfect time. Like we on the 1 year anniversary of the Charlottesville shit, where the white lady got killed and you know, got ran over or whatever, you know what I'm saying, by the white supremacists. Like so you got white people that's actually standing and marching with us. Like now is the perfect time to translate that into something huge. You know what I'm saying? To something huge, like a complete overtaking, a complete overhaul. But we need a leader.
Right. But
Like Kanye ain't gonna do it. Steve Harvey ain't gonna do it.
right.
Whoever Trump met with ain't gonna do it.
Right. They don't hate. I mean, that movement just don't hate black people. So it's like, you know, everybody can get together and stop that. But like you said, as far as the leader, I mean, you already know what's gonna happen to the leader. You know what I'm saying?
That's true. That's exactly. Look at Huey Newton. Look at Malcolm X. Look at MLK. You know what I'm saying? Like they kill it. They'll kill you before you. What's my one man name? He was a young guy too. I can't think of him.
From what?
He was a young dude. It was a real life young guy. What's the dude's name? Is it Fred Hampton? I think it was Fred Hampton, but I'm not sure. Terrible. That's terrible. This shit just keep autofocusing. I don't know why. Adjust it, nigga. You.
No, that's that.
It's not though. It just keep autofocusing. Like if you touch it, it'll move and it'll autofocus.
Hey, but yeah, keep on saying.
But so I want to say it's Fred Hampton, but I'm not exactly sure the name. My bad. We're just trying to do the technical stuff.
Oh yeah.
Like it just keep autofocus. I don't know why. But anyway, but they killed him the same way they'll kill anybody. The same way they killed Tupac. Like they gave a dude like, hey, here's a couple. We're gonna give you, you know what I'm saying? We give you $20,000 to kill Tupac. And niggas that don't come from nothing, they're like, well, that's $20,000. I can use that. I need that. You know what I'm saying? Like, so then you go do it. Now you done killed our leader. You know what I'm saying? For some money.
And that's fucked up.
It is fucked up.
But you see how they did Malcolm? They used his own people to kill him.
How many besides the one white dude that allegedly killed Martin Luther King? How many times do white people kill these people?
He said he didn't do that shit.
But I'm just saying, think about.
I didn't know he didn't do that shit.
Malcolm X, a black guy killed him in the crowd, like at his own meeting. Somebody else that was on the tip of my tongue. I can't think of him. But they always use. You think the dude that shot Tupac was black? I mean, it was white?
No.
No fucking way.
Just by what their descriptions of who they saying it was. Nah, he black.
You think the dude that shot Big was white? Like, come on now. Like they use your own people. Like, yo, so that's what they do. That's what they do. That's what they do, man.
You wouldn't.
It is fucked up, but that's what they do. That's what they do.
Any type of leader, though.
Yes.
But you see, like Biggie wasn't there yet, but he was about to be. You know what I'm saying?
He was in a position.
Tupac was
there.
He was there.
Yeah. But like Big, he had an opportunity. You know what I'm saying? But this is different. Like everybody different. You know what I'm saying? Like we was talking about the one show. I got a friend that could run his own business, but he don't want to be a chief. Like he want to be an Indian or whatever. Like he want to be like a worker. You know what I'm saying? He don't want to be the boss, which is fine. That's his, his prerogative or whatever. But like, it's I don't make it no less messed up though. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like you just, I don't know. It's that like that part of it just kind of crazy to me. It's crazy, man. It's a crazy game.
It is a crazy game, but regardless, if you feel that was right, it's what you got to do, then do that.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
It's like you're not trying. I can see if you're not trying to. I can see.
Our camera's shitty right now. Like, we apologize. The camera suck.
It didn't do that last time at all.
Camera suck. They just keep auto focusing and make us out of focus, and then y'all gonna be like, "Oh, video bad." But the cameras are decently expensive. Like,
but then you see it on here.
it's perfect though, yeah.
It's perfect, but that's why. But you know how like you upload an HD video to Facebook.
That's true.
They only let a certain quality through. You know what I'm saying? So that's them.
Shout out to net neutrality, because this is what y'all didn't vote for. Y'all people that think it don't matter.
But we still got that one though.
Yeah, for sure. As long as the battery hold, I don't even know how, like, hey, camera suck. We gotta get a guy. we gotta get a guy, man.
That's what, like if you see the picture that we seen, it's perfectly clear, but my Facebook get it and they transmit it.
Yeah. And it's over internet is streaming, so maybe they'll fix it later. I don't know. But anyway.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I done uploaded videos and it's been like that quality. Then I uploaded it, been like crisp clear. Like,
so maybe
but
it
could be like, okay, I remember I put money behind the video while I was posting it.
Oh, that's true.
And then we put the whole 1080p.
Put an HD in there.
You know what I'm saying? Because that's a 1080p camera. It ain't 4K.
Nigga, this.
It ain't 4K, but last time I heard 1080p was clear.
The Instagram Live camera is 12 megapixels.
Mm-hmm.
Not the greatest I've ever seen. It's pretty fucking good. It's 4K. Like the one for the website is 4K. It says 4K. It's 4K video. And this one I know for a fact is 4K.
But I bet you if you take that 4K video and try to upload it on Facebook, then they're gonna degrade the quality.
And I was about to say, and it'll take forever.
Last time we did the show,
forever.
I never watched it, but it looked like it was clear to me.
Yeah, so maybe I'm not even into it because we can do to control it.
Right.
You got a favorite quote? You got a favorite quote? It could be a rap quote, a line in a song. It could be a historian. You got a favorite quote?
That's a good question. Like, all my quotes is probably.
Most of my quotes is rap related.
Yeah.
Laura said the audio and video is off. I'll be talking, but your voice be coming out. That's corny. Facebook weak. Yeah, in a nice way though. I want them to shut it down.
How is that?
Like, I really wish y'all could see our video because it's like crystal clear. Anyway, you got a favorite quote? Okay, so that means no. Do you have a quote there? Because if it's your favorite quote, then you would know the quote.
I do, but it's like so many.
So many. That's true. I get that. That's true.
I'm just gonna pull one that just pops to the top of my head. I like what is better protection, God or a gun? Then he say, oh, let me think. That's a hard one.
That's nice. I don't even know what that is. That's pretty good.
All right, what's your
I got.
I got a lot, but
I got two. Then I got you two.
I'm just gonna say it's 9 o'clock. No, it's fucking.
Yeah, well, it's we're gonna wind. That's why we're kind of slowing down. We don't want to jump off into another topic and shut it down. I appreciate y'all rocking with us. I got two. So I got one. It just so happened they by like two of the top 5 best rappers ever in history. So there's one by Jay-Z that say, Jay-Z got tons though, but there's one by Jay-Z that say, he say, fuck rich, let's get wealthy, who else gonna feed we? That's a hot line. Like just think about the word.
One of my favorite Jay-Z albums too.
Fuck rich. Let's get wealthy, who else gonna feed we? We.
See, that's an example of when Jay-Z want to spit, when he inspired.
Ooh, that's hot. And then the other one comes from Scarface. You say, I can't complain about what I can't change, so I adapt. So how's the line? Like we can't change these cameras, which is should be working fine. You see what we're seeing,
Like, nobody said it at the beginning. Nobody said it at the beginning.
At the beginning, yeah.
So I don't know. I don't know what happened.
Anyway, I can't complain about what I can't change.
Hey, hold up. What?
So I got.
Did you? I'll talk to you off camera about this question. I ain't gonna say it on camera. But you'll see when I ask you. So I was about to ask you, like, we in regular conversation, but I don't want to ask you because if I ask you and you say the wrong answer, then somebody smart enough to be able to do something. But you'll see what I'm talking about when I ask you after the show.
Should I be concerned?
Yeah.
I'm not though.
But anyways, that's the end of the show. I'm glad, for everybody for listening. It's my mother's birthday today. Happy birthday.
I see she's somewhere eating. The thing came to my phone. She was somewhere enjoying her birthday.
She said she was going to the Bourbon Street Barrel Room. I got her a gift card there.
To where?
It's called Bourbon Street Barrel Room. It's in Tremont. It's in New Orleans spot.
Happy birthday, Ma. Because I don't know what the son just said.
You like shrimp and grits?
No, I'm from Cleveland.
Like
pierogies and
like gumbo
and dirty lake water.
All right, man, you need to get out, man.
I went to school in the East Coast. I've been out the country before.
What I'm saying.
Shrimp and grits, nigga.
If you're from Cleveland, you should go to Cleveland restaurants. That's a Cleveland restaurant. New Orleans inspired, but Cleveland restaurant.
Doesn't read for me.
If you go there, it will read.
Like, Cleveland is not New Orleans inspired. So wait a minute. So you telling me if we was to go to Vegas, you would have to visit Whitmore's because it's a Cleveland restaurant? Like,
hell yeah. I mean, is that a question? Like,
I'm just saying, like,
nigga got his fucking, he went to Cordon Bleu out there. The nigga didn't finally learn how to do this shit. Like,
your food was trash, though. The food was trash in Cleveland.
You know what I'm saying?
Trash.
Like, he finally learned how to do it. Like, it looked good on
trash.
Pictures, but I'm just saying he finally learned how to do it.
The nigga Kim Kardashian look good on pictures. Like, everybody, like, his pictures, Photoshop. Trash.
No, I don't think that.
You telling me that Whitmore's on Lee Road was good ever?
That's not what I said.
All right, exactly. Trash.
You already know Whitmore's is trash. I'm just gonna say it's trash.
It's trash.
Like, I can't say nothing good about it. I'd rather go to Hot Sauce Williams before I go to Whitmore.
Yes. Yes.
But is that saying something?
No, not saying anything. Like, I'd rather.
But all I'm saying is he actually is trained now. So the nigga knew where he probably was like. People probably told him, like, look, man, you need to go get trained. Like, you're not doing it right when he moved out there. I don't know if he moved out there just for that, but if I go out there, I'm having something catered by the nigga. But if it's trash,
like, what if it's trash though?
Like, I'll be highly disappointed, man. That's why I wish you had a regular restaurant where I have to get a cater, because cater, you gotta buy some shit.
You gotta buy a gang of shit, yeah. Oh, you're gonna buy a gang of trash, like it's gonna be trash. I'm just saying, like, look, as the Cleveland guy, I would go to Vegas and I would have to find him and fuck with it. Pause. You know what I'm saying? I would have to say I did it because I'm from Cleveland. I had to, like, nigga, I'm from Cleveland too. I remember the trash on Lee Road. I remember the trash on Warrensville Center. I remember the trash. You came a long way or you didn't. You know what I'm saying? Like, I get it, man.
But that's the thing, like,
trash.
People out there probably eating and they be like,
they were so good.
Yeah. So good, but you don't know what we've been through. Like, you don't know. Like, it was right around the corner one day. I went up there and tried it. Like, I'm surprised I ain't get sick.
Like, we used to eat Whitmore's all the time because it was cheap and it was literally on the corner from my high school. Like, literally right there. So for a couple bucks, you can get like a wing dinner or some shit, like, because it's right there. You know what I'm saying? Trash though. Like, it's so trash. Like, everything on that block at Cedar and Lee was trash. The Domino's was trash. They moved out. Like,
what about the Wendy's though? They didn't even let people in after school. Like,
that's because Antonio wanted to break the wind. Like, you know what I'm saying? Antonio group of friends wanted to break the window and they was fighting niggas. Like, they're like, nigga, now we gotta lock the door because y'all niggas want to fight in Wendy's. Like, niggas, man. I'm just saying, man. That's funny. Trash.
Well, we're gonna end it on
Shout
that.
out to Whitmore's, man.
The audio trash.
The video trash.
And Whitmore's trash.
Hey, I don't know. Hey,
I'm gonna be honest. Like, if you say, "Oh, we just hating on barbecue spots," I challenge you to go to Whitmore's, go to B&M's, go to Hot Sauce Williams, go to Kim's, go to Open Pit, go to all these motherfuckers and tell me that Whitmore's is the best.
Yeah,
Whitmore's is the best. I challenge you.
And just what, one Whitmore's left on Kingsman or some shit? There's like a half bar, it's not even a real restaurant. That's how trash Whitmore's is. To get people in there, they had to have a bar. Like, they bought a bar next door.
And
trash.
And the people that go there don't even call it the Whitmore's. They call it the shit lords. You know what I'm saying? So.
And they all like 50. my mom and aunt go there. They go to Whitmore's because it's trash.
They all 50 and then they fight after the bar.
This is the old niggas fight. Like, it's trash. Super trash. I'd rather go. I can't remember to say this. I'd rather go to not just B&M's. I'd rather go to Beckham's B&M's, which is also super trash. I'd rather go to that than Whitmore's trash.
Like, I was eating so much after going to the club or whatever. Like,
that Beckham shit is garbage. I see do it all the time at like Sam's Club, like all the time. But I used to think, I'm like, well, maybe the sauce is trash. Well, let me get it without sauce and I put my own sauce on there. No, the meat is trash. It's trash. Super trash.
Small wings.
Small fish.
Like it's
trash.
Like it's like the batter is not. If you want battered chicken, go to Kim's. Like I gotta be go to the Kim's on 152nd or the one in Willoughby, not the one
on Lakeshore.
Not the one on
Lakeshore. Yeah.
Right? Like you gotta be specific about it. There's certain ones.
What's up with these, man?
What about them?
Is them niggas shut down?
No, they catering on Sunday.
On Sundays and Mondays.
Advertising and shit.
I mean, yeah, but I call them niggas all the time, nigga. I be like, go, and I come over, nigga. So I call, they don't answer the phone. I'm like, these niggas shut down.
Like they cater on Sundays and Mondays now, and then the rest of the time they open. I think like it's a crazy. Like,
hey, the shit say 8-ish on the menu. 8-ish, like IS. Like
they're not getting no. They're not getting business. Then they shut it down early if it's a slow night. But then some nights, let's say it closed at 8, but they stop taking orders for certain stuff at 7.
I'll be calling like 6:30 and niggas don't even answer the phone. But then every time I go, they be like, oh, it's 30 minutes, like this and that.
30 minutes because they make it fresh.
Which is great, but like answer the phone.
Make it fresh from scratch. But it is times where I gotta call more than once because it's so busy. It be so busy, it's hard to get them on the phone. But which is good and bad because I'm trying to eat. But sometimes I feel like, fuck it, I'm gonna call somebody to pick up the phone.
Pick up the phone, yeah.
But what's the name? Sharks. You know, they cook their fish. They halfway cook it. Then when you order, you know they cook it the rest of the time. So then it's done quick. They can get you out, which is good and bad because sometimes you want some super fresh fish.
I don't know if that's good or bad. Hate to say.
Anyway, we gotta end the show.
We gotta end. Yeah, all right, let's end the show. I'm just saying that if you take V's chicken and you put Kim's wing sauce on there, nigga, we'll start our own restaurant. That's all I'm saying.
But you know what's crazy? They make all they said they make sauces for a lot of restaurants. I want to do they make Kim's sauce. Who knows?
Fuck out of here. Kim's been around for 1 million years. No way. Nope. Nope.
No, but no, you're right. Kim's make their
Kim's the only sauce is like
she made her sauce from she made her sauce.
Like Kim's sauce is this color. Like it's orange. Like it ain't red barbecue sauce. Like Kim's is like orange. Anyway, let's stop doing free ads.
Yeah, we gotta stop, but you gotta get it fresh, hot out the grease in the brown bag.
She goes so hard, dog. I'm telling you, man.
And leave. And it be open, and it's the only one that's open late. It's open late. You go to any of these other, they close early. Like I think it be open late.
Also, if you go to the Kim's on 152nd, if you can't park on the street, just don't go. Just keep driving. Otherwise, you might get robbed if you park around the side of the building.
Like you might, but I'm saying I've been parked around the side of the building late at night, and I've been cool. But
everyone's did it, but I wouldn't recommend it. Is all I'm saying.
yeah, I mean,
it's 152nd of St. Clair we're talking about.
Saying, if you see a lot of young guys riding bikes, when you get out the car, just be careful.
Just keep driving. Just keep driving. It ain't
9
worth
times
it.
in 10 they staring at you.
Kills go hard, but it ain't worth it. It kills go hard, but it ain't worth it. That's all I'm saying. All right, man, we gotta get out of here.
All right, yep. Happy birthday to my mother. See y'all next time. Shout out to everybody who tuned in the show. Shout out to people who didn't, because y'all gonna tune in to the show soon.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
I mean, shout out to the people that's gonna watch it later, I guess.
Yeah, they're gonna watch it later.
Or people that watch on the website.
I gotta watch it this time to make sure it ain't looking crazy.
Camera trash. We know it's trash. We gonna do better. I mean, shit. We got this. We got lights and we got tripods and
it's a super clear picture.
We got 4 cameras and you know what I'm saying, like I don't know what else we can do, but we'll figure it out, man. But
yeah, I figure I'll do some research, but I'm very sure it's Facebook. Yeah, you can't tell me any different.
Your wife says it's better now, so cool. All right.
I don't know. If Facebook could be internet connection.
Well, hey, wait a minute. All right, man. All right, we out of here. I appreciate y'all. Like I said, for any topics or conversation, shirts, hats, whatever it is.
Shirts, hats. If you want to talk any other business, just shoot us a message, email. The emails is right on the website. All you gotta do is click and fill it out. It's right to the email. Yep.
ePIFFanymedia.com, Epiphany Media, or Facebook.com/ePIFFanymedia.
ePIFFanymedia at Gmail too.
It is Epiphany Radio, CLE at Gmail. Or whatever. You go to the website, it'll save you some headache. The Instagram, epiphany.media. Check us out.
Facebook, Facebook.com/Epiphany
Media. Yeah.
Twitter, Mr. Straight Like That. How you spell that?
It's like STR. I was young. It was like STR, the number 8. No, I think it's ST, the number 8. Like, it's not even an R.
Yeah, something like that.
I was like drunk or something, I'm assuming. ST, the number 8, like that. Twitter, Mr. Jones CLE. He had an Instagram, but he changed his name recently, and I don't remember what it is. Like DGCLE or something.
Instagram, that's private. Like, you would never, unless I know you would never be on there. That's why I had the Epiphany Media one. Like, you gotta have a private and a personal life.
I hate niggas that make personal, make private. This is corny. Like, so you want me to ask you to watch your pictures? Fuck out of here! I'm not doing it. Just saying.
But you don't gotta do it because I don't know you don't deny it.
So you don't gotta do it because you can't do it. What you saying?
Yeah, I'm not deny you if I don't know you. But if I have some type of relationship, I may have had a conversation with you at work or something. I may think about it because I don't know if you're ready. I don't know. But if you kick that outside the work, yeah, I have. But inside the work, I don't know because you could be a couple of snitch.
Hilarious. All right, let me say this one thing before we end. So it's a guy that I work with. They got a competing radio show. He invited me to his fundraiser for the radio show. Should I go to his fundraiser? He's like, oh, it's $25. It's all you can eat and all you can drink. That's it, nigga. That's it.
But since I know the backstory, no.
Yeah, fuck that nigga. That's what I'm saying. It is what it is.
No, come on, first of all, you show no support, and then second, you go talking behind people. But look, we're gonna end the show.
He said some wild. Hey, you said some. Hey, we out of here, man. This is Epiphany Media, man. We'll talk to y'all soon. Much appreciate y'all stopping by, and
yeah, see y'all next time.
Yeah, we don't know what it is, but we'll see y'all. That's funny.